Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Welcome to any new viewers. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to my subscribers. You guys are the best. Love your comments. Keep them coming. Tonight I'm going to be working on a 16 by 20 black canvas, and we are going to use up some of those cups that I've been talking about that have been sitting on the side. And I have chosen 5 of the, I think I had 5, 6, 7, I had 10. 10 and a little bit in one. So I have chosen 5 of the colors. We are going to use them on, like I said, a black canvas, so we're going to have a black background. I'm going to put black on the top, and then we're going to use these colors on the bottom and then blow them up a little bit. So I'm going to get the camera brought down, get the canvas ready, and we'll get started for tonight. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so here is my 16 by 20 canvas. I have it vertically tonight. I am putting on my gloves because this is probably going to get pretty messy. And we're going to start out with our black. So like I said, what I plan on doing is I'm going to put the black on the top, and then we are going to use these 5 colors to fill in the bottom section down here, and hopefully it will cover. If not, we'll see. We will see, we will see, we will see. If I have enough, I might put some black down here, but I don't think I have enough black left. No, I might. Alright, let's use the spatula to get the black laid out across the top here, over our edges. Okay, down our side. I do have enough black, so I am going to cover the whole thing first in black. Didn't think I had enough. Okay. And then I'm going to concentrate my black on the upper edge here, making sure that I get some coverage over the sides, across the front, down this side, and then the leftovers we will bring over this edge down here to make sure we can cover that edge as well. Coverage on these edges is important for flow over the edge. If I was just going to hold everything on top of here and not have it go over the edge, I wouldn't be as concerned because I could always paint it black. But I want to be able to have good flow all the way across, up and down. Alright, so I'm just going to grabbing a piece of cardboard to put my spatula on, and I'm checking out to see, make sure it's all covered. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take my Revlon dryer, because that's what we're going to be using tonight, and I'm going to plug it in and blow out the paint just to ensure I have good even coverage. Here we go. Alright, we are covered because we're not flying all over the place, so that's good. I've got my torch. I am going to torch the bubbles. And then we will get busy getting the colors on. A couple more. So we've got our black on. We had enough, so I'm going to put the cap on this for now. If I need it to cover the sides, I'll use it later. And here are our colors for tonight. These are all table scrapings from paintings in the past. So I have this real pretty pinky purple. So that is color number 1. I have a little bit of the scrapings. I have no idea when I did these. And it turned into sort of a turquoise green, light turquoise green. Next, we have the leftover iridescent white. Okay. We have kind of a dark, almost like a dark periwinkle, because it's sort of a blue-purple. And last but not least, we have our pearl gold. So I figured I'd use some of that in there since we had extra. Okay, so those are our colors. And like I said, I plan on putting them down here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this down and leave some of the black up here, just to see what happens. All right, here we go. I am going to start out with the pinky purple, because I have a lot of it. Put a lot on, like so, and then I think I'm actually going to go up there a little bit. Okay, there's our pinky purple. Next is the turquoise green color, kind of a light turquoise. Like I said, I'm just using up these cups. See if we can get a pretty painting out of it. Now the iridescent white, I have a ton of. So what I think I want to do on that, because I don't want to just pour all of it on here. I think, what was I going to use? I'm going to just scoop some out with this spatula and let it drizzle on. Because I don't know if we're just going to end up with too much gray by using this. So I don't want too much on there. But enough to help us blow this out and get some cells. Okay, let's use that much and see what happens. Next is this darker kind of periwinkle blue. And I think that's kind of pretty. Let's take that up there. Some in there. All right, and then the gold. Now we know gold can take over, so we don't want to overdo the gold. So I am going to use it as a drizzle. Because we do want some on there, I just don't want puddles. And if I pour it, I know I'll end up with puddles. So we'll drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Let it go in all of these colors. Hopefully we'll create something really interesting out of this. See, I'm using a lot, but I'm not puddling it. The idea is not to puddle it. So my sweet little granddaughter, the one I've talked about before, who is going to have a birthday this coming week, is off on her second cruise, and while she is on that cruise, she is going to turn 2. I am so jealous. So she's been on, let's see, she's going to be 2, and she's been on 2 cruises, a trip to Disneyland, 2 cruises or 3 cruises? Oh no, 2 cruises. 2 cruises and a trip to Disneyland all this year. Come next year, she will be going to Europe for a month. I've never been to Europe. I'd like to go to Europe, but I I just don't think that traveling to Europe for us right now is a good idea. All right, so far it's kind of pretty. It's sort of black on Easter. I don't know. The colors are pastel-y like Easter, but let's see what happens. So like I said, what I plan on doing is oh, that is pretty. That came out really pretty. There's a lot of things popping right now, so I'm going to let them pop. I just want to tap these edges and encourage this to come down and fill this little section in here. Encourage this corner to fill in. And this corner. That one's pinkish. A little pink on there. What's happening over here? Oh, this all came down pretty nice. These sections that are missing, I'm just touching to get the paint to come down. Cleaning off any excess. And I'll do that again later with the popsicle stick. Right now I just want to make sure everything flows all the way down. I've got some cells happening on this side. Missing spots here. Filling them in, filling them in. All right. Wow, I hope this continues to develop. Now I feel like it's sliding that direction, so I may have to prop this up a little bit. Let me see. I kind of want this to move over this way. Yeah, I'm going to pour this off a little bit this way, just to get some more interest. Like that. Okay, I'm going to let it go back naturally. That is really pretty. I'm glad I did that. Alright, so now let's see if we can center it back a little bit. Right there. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I like the bands that are in here. It's really interesting. I'm going to torch it too. I see a lot of bubbles. I'm going to torch it and see if I can get rid of some of those bubbles. Draw up some more cells. Oh, that is so pretty. Alright, I'm going to grab the camera so you guys can see this. That just, you know, taking this black and then taking these cups of extra paint actually is really pretty. Little section here I'm not too sure about. It's a little boring, so let's see if we can make it look a little prettier. Just didn't have much going on. I like having little things happen. Drawing out the different colors. I like that. It sort of looks fancy now. I need a paper towel. finding some fun things in here that I can mess with, which I love doing. I like that. I'm going to drop some of that. Oh, this is pretty. A little pink here. A little something going on here. Some gold. There's a lot of little places where I could see that things just needed a little more. Those are popping up here. Love it. Break that up a little more. A little swirl. Pop that bubble. It was a little deep, but that's okay. Okay. I still see stuff popping up, so I'm going to let it pop. Let's get rid of that little dot in that one. Draw that one back down just a hair. Okay, like that. Alright, I'll leave that for right now. Okay, let's, I'm going to grab the camera and bring you guys down so you can see this. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so here is the painting. And this is, like I said, just using these 5 cups of paint that we had left over from pours and putting them on some black. And look at the colors. I think they're really pretty. We've got blue, we've got the pinkish color, we've got green, we've got the gold. The iridescent white has mixed with everything and pastelled it. Looks really pretty. In the black background, I didn't keep as much of the black background as I was hoping, so I'm still looking at that. I kind of wanted like more of the black background, but I actually like what's happening, so I kind of don't want to mess with it. And I just love the cells that are popping up. They just keep popping. And we've got so many ribbons of color in here. I think it's really pretty. So I don't want to do much with it yet until I see how much more, like all through here, all these cells are popping up. And here, down here, popping with color, color, color. So I kind of just want to let it develop a little bit more before I do anything. I am going to scrape the underneath because, as you can see, stuff is pulling off here and I don't want to lose it all. But I really like this little section here. It's got some really neat cells in it. This has got some really pretty color. So that is our let's use up some painting. And like I said, I'm going to watch it for a little bit and see if there's anything else I can draw out of it. And until our next video in 3 days, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and please take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.